make us pay for half of it. Half the state's share of the Medicaid is paid for, only 2 states, is paid for by the county. And this is insane. They're trying to roof it, they're trying to cap it, they're trying to do something to help out, but it hasn't very well worked, and we are just suffering under a brutal tax barrage here. And of course the state refuses to cut back, refuses to do anything to improve matters, just raises taxes. They've gone up 20% so far this year, and they're going to go up another hitch or two in the new budget, if they ever settle it. Incidentally, we have no budget for the state. Schools don't know how much money they're going to get, hospitals don't know, nobody knows. And it's all run by the downstate clack now. Yeah, all the officials, public officials that count in New York State, just about, are from the city and the suburban area around the city. And they have a plurality of the senators and the assemblymen, so they're basically running the state, and there are only 2 or 3 who do. Silver and Bruno, unfortunately, is in jail. He was the last speaker, couple back of the Senate. And several senators are under investigation and indictment up there. It's becoming a madhouse. Nobody knows who runs the Senate, really. Okay, enough of that nonsense. Let's just get down to some fun stuff here. First of all, we're going to have a big centennial here in Chautauqua County. What is that now? Which one?
Bicentennial.
Bicentennial. That means 200 years this county has been around. And that also marks the date of my house, which is 200 years, built in 1809, believe it or not, even before we incorporated. Okay, now, I want to say that we have some wonderful senior groups, and if you do not belong to one, join it. You have a whole new family, whole new support group, wonderful things to do, entertainment, crafts, arts, music, dancing, and fooling around. Chautauqua County Office of the Aging wants to warn people. There are a bunch of people going around. They've been going around for years, I might add. I talked to them one time and gave them the bum's rush. They're selling energy packages to people. And this guy, when they came to me, they made it look like it was part of my regular Niagara, Mohawk, and everything that I use for electric. And they actually almost conned me into it until I checked it out. I found this is a totally different group, and I was so incensed. Yes, you could save a few bucks. But the fact that they had misled me just really annoyed the hell out of me. And you have 3 days once you sign. If you ever sign one of these things, have your best friend go over it, friends, and check it out for you. Sometimes they're no such a good deal either, I might add, and you swing it out of you might go into one that's not even approved. These electrical plans they're trying to sell. So if somebody comes to your door, don't just sign anything they flick in front of you. And they want to see your bills. You don't have to show them your bills. You don't even want to show them your bills. And they may try to sell you electric or gas. All right, whatever. Keep an eye out for these people. It's like when somebody solicits me over the phone for anything. Got a call the other day. We're the poor Indian tribe of the Wolverines in central Arizona, and we're all starving to death. Would you send us some money? I say, sir, I'm sorry. I hope you'd make out okay, but I do not give, nor do I buy over the telephone. Send me your information and I'll examine it, okay? And needless to say, you never get the information. But the Indians are doing the peace dance, or the happy dance. All right, so check that out anyway. You can check it out. There's an installation banquet for the Dunkirk Federated Seniors, and I just wanted to say the officers are Larissa Aldrich, President is Betty Korzinski, Vice President is Loretta Hemming, Secretary Josie Wazinski, and Treasurer is Ruth McCoyak, and Chaplain is Wazinski. How about that? Congratulations, you people. They work hard, and you don't get a penny remuneration, and all you have to do is do all the bills and all the stuff, the fuss stuff, you know. I did want to mention their next meeting over there at the Dunkirk Federated will be May 25th, and they have always a great deal. They have for instance, here don't worry about it. They have a great coffee hour. We'll put it that way. Cakes and cookies. And all this. That's the best part. And bingo. Always hang out for the bingo. That's a senior game. Incidentally, the Sinclairville 76ers do a wonderful job. They do Meals on Wheels. Yeah, they put in a whole amount of time, a bunch of them. and they deliver these meals. They prepare them. They use the Sinclairville Fire Department's facilities, and they put out meals. I think they serve hundreds of meals every week. They deliver them and everything. It's a wonderful thing. Great gift. They learned how to make felt hats. You know, making felt hats is pretty easy. You take the wool and you mess it around, and then you need a form, and you put it on the form, and you get it all set and everything, dry it, and you've got a nice felt hat. Yeah. You take the edges and put it up, and you can paint it different colors too if you know how to dye it. So anyway, that was a great fun thing, and that's part of being a senior in a senior group. You learn how to make your own felt hat. ARP had a meeting, and Lakeshore seniors, the Lakeshore seniors meet at the Dunkirk Senior Center, which is fabulous. It has all kinds of facility, indoor racing track, they run around, and it's wonderful. Their secretary over there is Dorothy Cooper, and she says, say happy birthday to Tiny Fesser. Okay, Tiny, happy birthday. It's probably I won't say it. Tiny. The group will be having a dinner on June 16th for the paid up members at 4 p.m. There'll be no meeting that day, so don't think of a meeting. You usually have one. It's a dinner, and it's 4 o'clock. It's June 16th over there, Dunkirk crowd. The next meeting is May 26th. That's a couple of days, so get over there. Sheridan Happy Seniors, they're a happy bunch. They meet at St. John Bosco Hall usually, and they have a great. They have their last meeting. They had an AFC. That's an exchange student, and the exchange student came from India, and she danced with them and showed them her clothing, her special clothing, talked about India, and just that was wonderful. You know, each program is individual and terrific. And if you want a great band, incidentally, John Hamels has a band. He calls it Bill and Me, and he will be happy. He was on last week. He'll be very happy to come and play for you for free. How can you beat that? They're a good band. I want to say happy birthday at the Sheridan Happy Seniors to Margaret Ray and Margaret Best. A couple of Margarets there. Oh, Marguerite Ray. I'm sorry, Marguerite. And Margaret Best. Okay, now, these things all stick together. You know, the older you get, the more you have to lick your fingers. Because they become, after a while, you get a certain amount of arthritis. And it doesn't work. Try dealing cards as you get older. Their next meeting over there, incidentally, at the Sheridan Happy Seniors. I'm going to have them come over and sing a song. They have their Happy Senior song. May 26th. And it'll be a memorial service. And you're encouraged to wear red, white, and blue. Oh, how the military co-ops everything, doesn't it? Silver Creek guys, Ed Newman does the job there, president. He announced that they had a very small attendance because of this. I'll tell you why. This is an example. Pat Fries is still at her daughter's and is on oxygen. Irene Connie is home. Julie Anger is better but not feeling too well to attend the meeting. Lillian Green is resting at home, and Arlene Mohart is not resting well at all, or not feeling well. As that's a problem with the senior group, is you have a tendency to lose your members after a while, more fast than if they were Boy Scouts, you know. What the hell? That's part of living, isn't it, guys? They had an ice cream social over there. No? Okay, I'm sorry. News time is over. They just signaled me. If I don't get off the air, they're going to shut me off. Okay. And incidentally, I apologize to everybody who has digital TV. It has nothing to do with our facilities, but Time Warner is having a problem, and they're trying to fix it. And so this is going to come in like a broken up telephone call for the people watching it down the line. If you have regular analog, you're okay. It goes through fine. But you're going to have a lot of problems trying to figure out what I'm saying. That's what it sounds like. Enough. We have a geezer, but he's going to be the Wheezer. And he's coming on in a minute. I have a public service announcement for you, and here you go. This is for you.
Some tragedies don't have to happen. It kills more than 1,500 people every year and injures 71,000 more. It has been linked to health and safety risks, even premature death. And every year it costs the American economy billions of dollars in lost productivity. It's hard to overestimate the value of a good night's sleep. Today, 2/3 of all Americans don't get the sleep doctors recommend. 70 million have problems sleeping.